Hello, I am Kathleen Khoreadira, and I'm inviting you to join me on a weekly as we delve into conversation with guests that will take us on a journey and tell their story.
How are you, Kosi?
Yay! Payelo Shabalala, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing, darling?
I'm good.
Smartly Mpisane, also known as Fitness Bunny. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Linda Ndwandwa, the amazing, the Linda Ndwanda. Thank you so much for coming. Tholo Motaung.
You know, I can't say no to you. So, yeah.
I love it. I love it. So make sure that you join me on a weekly on Good Vibes Only, right here on Dreamstream.
Right. Welcome, everybody. Glad to have you all here. This is a nice, small, intimate launch. I like it. We've got everybody gathered here. As you saw, there was some small snippets there from the show. Very excited to launch this show. It's been a long time coming. When I put out a casting call for a show that I had in mind, about 30 people replied within 1 hour. I felt a bit overwhelmed, but I started making appointments. And I think my very first appointment on the very first day was actually Kathy. And she walked in. I told her my plan. And I told her that we're going to do 3 years, okay, of this show. And 1 episode a week. And we calculated that to, how much is that? 52 weeks in a year. Times 3, 156 episodes. Okay, I love the movies. And I read this article about a guy who was the props master for action movies. So he would take the guns, load them with blanks, make sure they are safe to use, and then give them to the actors. And he watched a lot of people shoot guns in his life, and he said that there's one person who, when he fires the gun, does not blink, and that's Clint Eastwood. And I remember when I told Kathy we're going to do 156 episodes, she didn't blink. All right, so that's enough from me. Great effort, Kathy. You did your 10 episodes to launch the channel, and from here we're going to book more guests and more subscribers, and more people are going to join in this revolution and join our community. Okay, I'm going to hand over to Zama.
Okay. I'm wearing heels, but I still feel short. I don't know. Wow. Good evening, everyone. So I knew about Kathy before she even knew me. I was interested at a radio station called Opluence Radio. That's where we worked together. And before I approached them, I thought, let me listen to the shows and get to hear what the radio station is all about. And in all the shows that I listened to, it's her show that I always wanted to go back to. So I listened to her for a couple of weeks, and one day I slided into the DMs. And I said, hey girl, your show is actually pretty cool, hey? You sound great. And she instantly replied, and she said, thank you, Queen. And at that moment, I thought, this is somebody that I want close to me. This is somebody I want in my circle. And we started conversating. We just started having conversations. And the first time we actually physically met, I don't know if you remember, we were doing a show together. So we decided one day, hey, I eventually went and started the show. And I had my shows on Saturday, and she was during the week. And it was Women's Month, and we thought, let's do a show together, to just show two women coming together and empowering each other. So that was the first time that we met, and we were about to go on air. And I thought, okay, so this is the first time we're meeting, and I can really talk, and you can really talk. So how are we going to signal each other? And she just immediately pressed the buttons to go on, and she started introducing the show. And I thought, ooh, okay. But those are the things that I love about her. Number one, she is always prepared in all she does. A conversation, which I'm looking forward to watching the show, a conversation that would take a 30 minutes interview, a 40 minutes interview, she takes hours and days preparing for. And for a person who knows radio and understands production, it's easy for you to be able to pick that up. Because by the time she sits down with her guest, you know that she's done her homework. That's why I cannot wait to watch what she's about to deliver. I don't know if you remember as well, Kathy, last year around this time, we were at an awards show, Women Basadi in a music awards. And whilst we were sitting there, we were watching the other guest presenters presenting the awards, and we looked at each other. We called each other Boo Thing. So I don't know how it came about, by the way. So we looked at each other. I looked at her, and I was like, Boo, you know what? Next year, we need to do something big. And she looked at me, and she said, sure thing, Boo. So as I was driving here, I'm thinking to myself, wow, it's a year later, and she has something tangible that she has achieved. So I want to say to you, number one, thank you for being absolutely amazing in all that you do. Continue to sharpen your craft because you are great. But also, congratulations. Congratulations for this moment. You put in effort in everything that you do. You are an extreme hard worker, and I cannot wait to see how it shows in every episode that you do. I think there's so much more that you are going to do, and yeah, congratulations. Let me hand over to Teko.
So much, Zama, for introducing me. So I am Tsegofatso Mati, and once again, congratulations to you, Kathy, on this milestone, and congratulations to you two and the entire team. I came here, I was here as a guest, right? Kathy had interviewed me, and one thing I picked up is she knew a lot about me. And I was like, this girl did her homework. Okay, and I was really humbled and touched by that, that I am speaking to someone who knows a little bit about who I am. So it felt like a conversation. It didn't feel like it was an interview. And I think for a moment, the cameras were completely faded away from me because it felt like I've got a connection with Kathy. And we were just having a conversation. And only towards the end, it hit that, okay, we're running out of time. And here we were having just a general heart-to-heart conversation. So I appreciate that a lot. And I find that, as a talk show host, that is something very beautiful to have, because it allowed me as a guest, to be authentic with you, because I cannot be anything other than myself, and you allowed me to be that. And even how the conversation flowed, we found ourselves now heading in another direction, and it was absolutely amazing. So with that, I just want to say congratulations, and I believe you are just going to fly higher and higher. And, just some words of motivation and encouragement because of what Kathy has achieved and the whole studio today as a whole, as we are here to launch. There's been so much happening over the past few years. We've been overwhelmed with COVIDs, we've been overwhelmed with the economy. And I think at some point we got lost in everything that's been happening around us, and it becomes so easy for us to forget who we are, to forget our dreams, to forget our goals, because we are focusing so much on how am I going to do this next? I've got kids, I've got this, there's a business I'm trying to launch, and through Kathy's vision, it became a realization for me that, you know what, you still need to dream. And there's still time. I'm a believer that as long as you're still breathing, there's still time. It's not too late. So we need to go back again to our dreams. What is it that you've wanted to do? What's on that bucket list? What's that dream? And here we are today celebrating what started as a dream. And this dream has come to life because, Kathy, you believed in it, you trusted in it, and you had the support and everything, the resources that were required for this dream to come alive. So let's dream again, and let's remember that, there's no dream that is silly. Everyone has their own special passion, their own special calling, and it's nothing to be ashamed of, because sometimes I think as people, we've fallen into a trap of, you are looking at someone who's doing something so super amazing. You think, no, she's doing the most. And then you think of your dream and you're like, maybe this is a bit too small. And your very small dream is actually what people really need. So let's not downplay our dreams, let's not downplay our visions, let's not downplay our goals. And with that, I'd like to leave all of you with this saying, which I love very much, and I believe Kathy definitely is an epitome of this. Your smile is your logo. Your personality is your business card. And how you leave people feeling after an experience with you becomes your trademark. So, yeah, that's what I've experienced with you, Kathy. Well done and congratulations. And with that said, I would like to introduce the lady of the moment, Kathy. Let us hear what you have to say. And thank you so much for hosting us.
Good evening. Shoo, I'm overwhelmed. I don't even know where I'm going to start or what I'm going to say. But I just want to thank, firstly, each and every one of you guys for coming out, taking our time out of your evening to come celebrate with me and just enjoy this milestone with me means so much. From the bottom of my heart, I could cry right now. Happy always says I'm a softie, and I feel like tonight I'm going to show that. But I really want to thank you guys so much. You could be doing any other thing in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I truly appreciate that. My show is called Good Vibes Only. And I think with the show, I just wanted to, there's so much negativity going on in the world. There's so much negative content being put out in the world. And I think I just wanted to show people how we need to focus on positive things that are going on. We need to focus on celebrating each other. We need to focus on the dreams that we all have, the things that we've envisioned that we may be still trying to implement. Some haven't materialized, some have, but we really need to celebrate those milestones that we all have. And that is why I wanted the show to be Good Vibes Only, to be all about positivity, to be all about us celebrating each other. And I think with the 10 episodes that I've recorded, it shows. I would like it to show. I hope it does. I hope people receive it the way that I've envisioned it. Because like everyone has been saying, I put so much work into each guest that I have. I do my research with each guest that I have, and I make sure that I make them leave the interview feeling like they've gained something, not only give something, but they've gained something within that. So I really just want to thank everyone for being here once again. I want to thank everyone that's been a part of this journey with me. Happy, who's here. Him and I always fight, but that's because we're so passionate with what we do. We respect our craft, we love our craft, and we show it every day. And that is why I really do appreciate him so much. I want to thank Pierre for the platform. Like he said when we met, I feel like we instantly gelled because I told him what I've been wanting to do for the longest time. I haven't received the platform in years, but he saw me and he realized that this was something that I want to do, and this was a dream that he also wants to accomplish within Dreamstream, and coming together means we'll make magic. I want to thank the guests. I want to thank you, Tejo. I want to thank Paelo. I want to thank Mr. Kingflace. I want to thank everyone that joined me and told their stories, you know, with each interview that I had. People that started small within their businesses, within things that they wanted to accomplish, and they've now reached a certain level. And that is also one of the things that I wanted to show within the show, that you can start small, you can grow. Let's teach people how you did that. So I want to thank each and every one of you for coming onto the show with me. And I also once again want to thank all of you. Thank you for joining me tonight. It has been a journey, but I thank you for walking this journey with me. My sister, my cousins, my friends, thank you so much. Mr. T, who's walking in. Thank you so much for everything. I truly appreciate you all. Thank you. Hello, I am Kathleen Khoreadira, and I'm inviting you to join me on a weekly as we delve into conversation with guests that will take us on a journey and tell their story. How are you, Kosi? Yay! Paelo Shabalala, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing, darling?
I'm good.
Sbahle Mpisane, also known as Fitness Bunny. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Linda Ndwandwa, the amazing, the Linda Ndwanda. Thank you so much for coming.
You know, I can't say no to you. So, yeah.
I love it. So make sure that you join me on a weekly on Good Vibes Only, right here on Dreamstream.
Baby, 24 hours, I need more hours with you. You spent the weekend getting even. Ooh. We spent the late nights making things right between us. But now it's all good, babe. Roll that backward, babe. Let me go. 'Cause girls like you run around with guys like me till sundown. When I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Girls like you love fun and yeah, me too. What I want when I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Maybe it's 6:45. Maybe I'm barely alive. Maybe you're taking my shit for the last time. Yeah. Maybe I know that I'm drunk. Maybe I know you're the one. Maybe I'm thinking it's better if you drive. 'Cause girls like you love fun and yeah, me too. What I want when I come through, I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need a girl like you, yeah, yeah. lalela asihlaseleni solo limpilo emnandi unini sabawela kuyozifikela kusasa angeke bayibhale iminyango ay mama yangibiza amatawu lalela asihlaseleni solo limpilo emnandi unini sabawela kuyozifikela kusasa angeke bayibhale iminyango mama yangibiza amatawu sihlaseleni solo limpilo emnandi unini sabawela kuyozifikela kusasa ngeke bayivale yonke iminyaka mama yangibiza abadala asihlaseleni solo limpilo emnandi unini sabawela kuyozifikela kusasa ngeke bayivale yonke iminyaka mama yangibiza abadala 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 Yama young bees, I'm a thousand. Yama young bees, I'm a thousand. Bangena and same time. Solo Ulila Masan. Ingilosi la impilo en yami. I'm a lume kulo sayo. Bangena and same time. Solo Ulila Masan. Ingilosi la impilo en yami. I'm a lume kulo sayo. So hard way, hard way, hard way, hard way, hard way, hard way. So hard way, 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 yo. Uzokhetha kwenyuka uzozisola bazokhetha usathu Uzokhumbula masekwehla kwenyuka mina baby uzosola
What's happening?